Greetings, everybody. This is Serpentine451, and welcome back to another episode of Weeb Warriors. Jay will be joining me later, but due to some personal circumstances, Jordan will not be joining us this week here. Okay, sorry. I had my laptop on my chest, and I was snoozing about like a lazy person. But let's actually get to the shows this week. So, Jay and I would be talking about God of High School, a new show that we'll be adding on. Well, he'll be talking about the new show mostly. I still need to play catch up with it. And Rent a Girlfriend. So the rest of the shows I'll talk about right quick here. I'll start with Monster Girl Doctor. Alright, so first and foremost, we are meeting Illy for the first time, that being the Harpy Girl. And she has a molting problem, which she thought she's having something else wrong with her. It's just her coming into puberty as a Harpy, which, in actuality, she had a bit of Phoenix blood in her. So she was trying everything in her power to figure out what's causing her to molt so much. She didn't believe Glenn at first. I can't believe Dr. Kuthi decided to really push our boy Glenn to understand what the hell's going on here, huh? Well, it is what it is. So, anyway, we have some banter between Trish and Safi. Always hilarious, always funny. We got to... Sorry. I've just been sleeping all damn day. But let's see here. Anyway, let's see. Trish got some more character development because she actually fought with Illy here, which that was a pretty fun little interaction between those two characters. But anyway, I'll get to Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. As per usual with this show, it is perverted as shit. And I love every minute of this perverted show. Sorry. I had to get something to drink. But well, he ends up doing the deed with Piglet, and he's able to convince her to not tell the Guildmaster and the Duke that they bone like beasts. So he gives this very fantastic speech that that Piglet should do what she wants from the bottom of her heart. And what she wants to do from the bottom of her heart is to basically create a super child to beat the shit out of the people who've pretty much treated her like dog shit. Becoming a fucking yandere in the process. And Peter's like, what the fuck did I just bone? Jesus. But anyway, that's pretty much the episode there. By far one of the funniest episodes so far. Ugh. Just talking about boobies. Boobies, 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 boobies. Boobies. Now let's go to... Oh, speaking of boobies... Super Exeros. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. We get to meet the Tokyo branch. Shiko... And, well, green. We meet purple and green. And after meeting the parasite, our girls, well, our new girls, enter mostly Shiko, enter a competition with Reto to see who will lose out on their age energy the most when, excuse me. Well, the first who loses out on age energy will be the loser. And that's the titular Zero game of the episode. Oh, it's also nice and not so nice to see Reto's fantasy of a harem of Kiraras. It's kind of disturbing and horrifying. Very, very disturbing, man. A lot of shit just comes to mind and it's terrifying to see. But still, ultimately very funny. Because he goes beast mode and just... Oh, God. This show can be too much sometimes, fam. Just too much. Oh my God. Too much. And then, let's see. I already talked about. Also, Dr. Brill. Xeros. Arrows. I guess I shall talk about the misfit of Demon King Academy. And we mostly focus on Ray's mother. Well, we get a little bit more backstory on Ray and his mother. And we get to see the members of Flex Modius' fan club protect his mom. After Flex Modius just really punishes his teacher's big brother like he was nothing but a chump. And the worst thing that he's ever done to somebody is that every time now he killed the bitch. He killed her outright after fucking with his fan club, knowing each of their names, protecting his mama. He just kills this bitch right quick and punishes her by resurrecting and reincarnating as a half-breed, something she absolutely hates. And it's the most satisfying thing to see. And we also got to see that Ray's mom, even though she adopted him, it may not be his biological mother, but this was a woman that, excuse me, took this kid in and raised him. It was, oh, so crazy, man. Just so crazy. We also learned that Ray has essentially a collar in him that makes him do things for the royalty. That's pretty much it. So I will check in to see if Jay is able to... I just send a message to someone else real quick. And since I have a new subscriber, because I made a new friend recently, hello Anna, I just wanted to make sure that you're aware that, yes, I mentioned you in this episode. And, alright, Jay. Just letting him know I'm about to talk of high school. Put this down. Alright, let's go with that. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of editing this episodes, making them feel more real and whatnot. Yeah, that's just kind of my go-to thing. And just waiting for Jay is kind of the fun part. Oh, Lord, baby, wrong thing. Oh, God. Alrighty. Nothing yet from those crazies. But, I would say, overall, the episodes for this week have been okay. Super X Arrows is not going to be getting a new episode for next week. It's just going to be a clip show. I'm not sure what the reason is for that whole situation, but I will make sure that I will keep you guys posted when it comes to that. Because for those of you who have been keeping up with the series, I tried my best to keep my eyes and ears on the ground. Just so everyone is aware of what's going on and whatnot. Well, at least I try. Yes, I try. Are Yuri mangas ending? Well, I'll try and read that, man. It's interesting. But anyway, let me see if, well, Jay's gonna take his sweet ass time, man. I'll get his attention somehow, some way. But so I want people to write down in the comments down below this episode. Well, this is mostly for you, Anna. If you've watched any of these shows or if you've been keeping up with the season, tell me your thoughts. So if you're able to, just let me know down in the comments or just talk to me right away. It's nice to actually know someone from a different country because my new friend here is from Colombia. And I'm just excited to meet someone new. It's all good and satisfying. Oh, come on, Jay. You like taking your sweet ass time, don't you? You pain in the ass. Oh well. But I'll tell you. I will tell you, folks. God of High School, just for preliminary stuff, has been fucking crazy. This episode, honestly, was not as crazy as, like, the, the previous episode. But hey, it is what it is, man. And, well, I will be giving my initial thoughts on the new show here with Jay as soon as gets here and whatnot. Oh well. You just like to take your sweet time, don't you, you pain in the ass? Oh well. And the soapbox discussion's actually going to be pretty good too here, folks. Because we'll be talking about a certain event that happened this past week and whatnot. Okay. But I'll tell you, if there's anything that I just love, is that at least the shows this season, for the most part, have been very solid. I'm not upset. I'm not irritated. And for it being the day after my birthday, as of this recording, because, as most of y'all should know, my birthday is on the 17th of August. Yep, this good-looking young man is officially 28. Alright. It is what it is, though, man. Okay, so Jay will be here in 10 minutes. So, all in all, it'll be really quick for me to do this shit here. But I'll tell you, though, guys. Well, mostly Anna here in the comments. My birthday, for the most part, has been just a bit crazy. Yeah, it's just one thing after another. Thank you, Jordan, for pointing out that I can't really do things during my work week, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll just switch over to a different Discord place then. Okay. So, I have to, like, do all this dumb shit. Do this here. Oh. So it changed me from this to this. Interesting. I like that. Okay, that's dope. I like that shit. Is crazy shit. Yeah, that is cool. But I will tell you, being single again after some shenaniganery is not easy. But, hey, I live life. So, I like to think I'm still young and hot, even though I don't really go out all that much due to my own reasons. Because I prefer to actually stay on a normal routine and not feel like I'm a crazy person. But hey, it is what it is. But I love my life. I will never change any aspect of my life. Because, well, if I have to be perfectly frank with everybody, I'm just a guy that really loves what he's doing. And sure, my birthday kind of sucked because I spent that entire day sleeping. And I also did end things with a girlfriend that I had recently, so that didn't put me in the best of moods. So I've been feeling a lot of negative emotions like bitterness and whatnot. So I tried to live my life, just doing what I do. And, well, well, I'll tell you. As a good looking man, you know what? On I'll never tire of saying this. You're just so damn adorable. Yeah, adorable. I can't stop but think that. I just enjoy your company. It's nice to actually have well, an adorable friend that actually helps me see the lighter side of things. To gain that unique of a perspective is just great. And a girl who is so shy yet bubbly at the same time is kind of a cute quality. And I'm just very fortunate to actually have, in the short time that we started interacting, I just enjoy getting to know you. It is actually a fun time getting to know you. Alrighty, come on, Jay. 10 minutes from the time that you sent me that message, bro? Come on, man. It's already past that, man. Shit. Oh well. Oh, fuck. Words to the wise, folks. Never. Never let your hand slip or nothing. Because it just gets crazy up in here. Oh, yeah. Why didn't I realize it? Oh, oh, dear bupper. Sorry, Reddit just captivates me with the various subreddits that just appear. Well, oh, baby Jesus. Oh, God. Alright. That was horrifying. Yeah, Reddit is a good place for me to just relax, take it easy in the various subreddits that I'm a part of, or just a lot of great stuff like r/aw, where you get to see cute animals be cute. Ugh. And then fate, then r/grand order with various funny memes. r/common writer. r/super sentai. Just to name some of the r/s that I'm a part of. Mm. And r/Pokemon. Yep. For those of you who are probably more aware, like some people, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I have I have an impressive collection from various Pokemon games, like some spin-off titles. Well, I say some; it's like only two, and a lot. I've played the main series games for a good long while. Like played them when it first came out, when I was a young buck. I was like maybe 6 years old. I think Pokemon came out in 98, 99, I believe. 97. I don't remember. Anyway, I was a really young buck back then. And I played for a good long while. I played up till Ruby. I remember this. And then for a good long while, I stopped playing, and then I started playing Pokemon again when X and Y came out. And I've been playing every game of the series ever since. And so far, my favorite game in the series has been. Oh, I really enjoyed my time with Sword and Shield. But I've gotta say that my favorite game has to be Pokemon Platinum. I've really enjoyed Pokemon Platinum. Okay, that's a funny name. I'm also a big fan of Fire Emblem, Persona. Just a lot of good stuff. I'm also a lover of cosplay. Eating the chicken. Oh, great. Cute. Good God. Everyone and their memes. Okay, that's funny. Oh, yeah. A big dog. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. You're getting to hear me just talk all sorts of nonsense. But hey, it is what it is, man. Who doesn't. Who doesn't like me talking nonsense? God, man. Nothing wrong with that. Larry Snuck. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's funny. Expressions, Jesus. Okay, that's cool. Go send that to Jay. Because he would really appreciate that. Cool, Jay. Alright. Finally, you pain in the ass. God. There he is.
Yo.
Dude, took me 20 minutes just talking. And you.
Hey man, people were downstairs. We were having conversations during dinner. I didn't expect actual. Usually I'm by myself, but there were people downstairs.
Well, what do you know? But
But yeah.
I was just letting. Well, I have a new subscriber. It's a friend of mine that I met well, not really met in person, but it's my new friend Anna from Colombia that's subscribed to my channel. So I was mostly just
Cool.
asking her to just type down in the comments of this video what she thought of the shows, if she's watching them this season, what have you.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
And a few other random things, just me just talking while scrolling through Reddit.
Oh, have you managed to? Did you end up watching Uzaki at all?
Up to, well, I'm halfway done with episode 3, so at least I have enough to say what I want to say about it.
Alright, so I do want to hear some opening thoughts.
Well, I want to start with the shows that are on the current review docket.
Okay, that's cool.
Like God of High School, and you said you were trying to catch up with Rent-A-Girlfriend, so I saved those two shows specifically.
Yeah, I'm not fully caught up on Rent-A-Girlfriend yet. I've got like 2 more episodes left.
But I'll tell you. So I'll basically tell you what happened in this episode, Jay. Like, bare bones, we meet a new character named Ruka. And she is the girlfriend, in air quotes, to Kazuya's friend, Kuri. It's the dude with the glasses.
Makes sense. Alright.
And Kuri ran into them while on a double date after an event that, because they went to the beach. Oh, I don't know how far. Well, you're 2 episodes away, so this week's episode and last week's episode that you missed. So you're already aware of the whole ferry incident, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we, Kuri just convinces Kazuya and Chizuru to go on a double date with him and Ruka.
Mm-hmm.
And he chose to go rock, like wall climbing. And he just, well, he wanted to, Kuri just was trying to show off for his quote-unquote girlfriend and Chizuru, while Kazuya failed miserably. Well, Ruka failed too. She wasn't that great. But Chizuru, for having a set on her, she's actually pretty damn fit.
Nice.
Yeah, she scaled that wall like it's nothing.
Nice.
Well, next set, because I've actually read the source material.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying quote-unquote girlfriend in Ruka's case.
Gotcha.
But the crazy thing, though, Jay, I will tell you this, is that Ruka is aware of Chizuru and Kazuya's situation.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, so that's all I'm going to say about it. But overall, good episode. Well, what do you think of Rent-A-Girlfriend, Jay?
I like it. So I was turned off by the first episode. Honestly, like it was interesting, but I like there wasn't anything to really kind of bring me back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was just on stream, just talking about anime and whatnot with people, and he was like, he told me, he goes, "No, dude, you watch the first 3, and then you're gonna be into it. So I went ahead and did that, and he was right. I did like it a lot. The different dynamics are really interesting. I think the setup is unique with kind of like their secret and of course like their different circumstances and whatnot. And there are just a lot of good waifu candidates in this one. So
Yep.
like
Well, Yeet has my. He continues to gain my respect.
yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it was a solid recommendation.
Yeah. Well, I could have told you that it was actually a decent show from the jump.
Well, no, I didn't really. Yeah, I forgot to actually ask you guys if that was one of the ones you were covering.
Yeah. Well.
Like I know, because I know it was a bigger one for the season, and I knew you were probably gonna watch it. But Jordan's never really been into like the.
Well,
the non-comic
actually,
type stuff.
he surprised me because he was the one that was interested in looking at it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it was
Okay.
mostly from his suggestion that I decided to check it out, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Interesting. Yeah, that is surprising. But yeah, so God of High School.
Good God.
Holy fucking shit.
Like,
They took
okay,
the limiters
so,
off, people.
well, one thing I'll tell you, Jay, remember how crazy last episode was? Like, I was just shocked and amazed of all that shit that went down.
Yeah, but now you got to see the stands.
Yeah, and honestly, this episode wasn't as crazy as the previous episode when it comes to like shit elevating.
Yeah, but like
But
it
the
got,
fight
it was-
scenes
it
in
was
this,
nice.
the fight scenes in this episode are just great. They are so
Yeah.
interesting, so fun. I really like this. I'm gonna call it char, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah,
Like,
listen, I'm just calling stands because that's what they are. They're Korean stands.
Korean stands.
They're Korean stands. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna butcher this pronunciation. They're Korean stands. I'll
Yeah,
call them what they
Korean.
are.
Alright, so we might as well just call them Korean stands. I'm okay with that. Like, but
That's what
I
I've called
really.
them- That's what I'm calling them since like 2014 when I started reading this shit.
But, dude, I am
Because that's when the
so.
English translation came out.
I am so impressed with the creator of this
Yeah,
series.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. It gets. I said before that they don't get as like off the wall as like Araki's type stuff. But one thing that I will give the creator of God of High School that I always give Araki kind of a knock against with him. Araki likes to break his own rules constantly. This guy, I believe, yeah, it's a dude. Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy-
it's Hoji Park, I think is his name.
Yeah, Hoji Park. Yeah, he always sticks with his rules. He like innovates and like kind of like flushes certain things out at different points, but he always sticks to his fundamentals, and it's pretty great. And in this episode in particular, you get to see the examiners or at least the admins with their limiters off, which means they can use their stand's full power.
Oh shit! Like, cause I honestly thought Q was dead.
Nah, Q literally has, which this reminded me a lot of like, this actually reminded me a lot of part 3 because of Q's stand obviously is very reminiscent of the Death Tarot card.
Oh, so Death
So-
13, like one of the worst stands ever created.
Yeah, but let me tell you, Q and his fucking Shinigami stand are just ridiculous.
Yeah, and this man just breaks shit. Cause he has a fucking dragon
really-
for a stand.
Yep.
And that nun Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Like, this hoe just goes off, like,
She was hilarious.
she
She
go.
was hilarious. You're talking about the red haired bitch, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the one chick with the cross gun with the teddy bears
Yeah,
inside that shit.
yeah, and she was like, basically, she said, "You fucking bitch, go take the end of this dick and fuck yourself."
Yeah, I'm like,
I
God
was
damn!
like, oh god, she's crazy.
Oh
And
my
now we find
god.
out, like, it's officially revealed that Homeboy has kind of like a centipede-esque stand.
Yeah,
Like,
that
allows
one
for him to
fuck.
reject.
Yeah, that one fuck that I honestly thought killed Q. Yeah, like this centipede thing, it helps him regenerate. Like if his limbs are still close by.
But partner came in and like she, yeah, basically he can like it's kind of like he can create threads to reattach, kind of like almost like Frankenstein style. He can stitch himself back together.
Okay, alrighty.
Yeah, that's basically how his stand works.
Yeah, and a good bulk of this episode is the first match that our trio takes part in.
Yeah, poor fucking Maury.
Like Maury,
Poor fucking-
Maury thought his technique that he learned from the old man would make him stronger.
Yeah.
But no, he just paralyzed
I'm gonna
himself.
He was like, "Oh no, I hit the wrong point. I can't move."
And then he got his ass beat. Hoji Park. Hoji Park. I know you're not. I know you don't watch my. I know you don't watch my show, but bro, you are a genius when it comes to comedy. I will give you that. You're a genius when it comes to comedy.
That's what I love about this show. I say more than anything, and I've said this like multiple times when I'm telling people about this. This show, more than anything, is a successor to Dragon Ball, because it has that comedy element that Dragon Ball was so good with. Because Toriyama is fucking hilarious. And like when they mix in comedy with these high octane fights so well in God of High School, it's just great. Especially with the anime because they go into a little chibi form.
Oh yeah, that chibi form
So
is great. It's hilarious. It's comedy gold. I love it.
It's so good.
And
then we get the backstory of the other two members of the team.
Yeah, well, the first guy, the younger brother, it's like he was an afterthought. Like he didn't matter.
Yeah, he was just kind of he was just like someone to beat Mori's ass because Mori was being a dumbass.
Yeah, and then Han just pushed himself because he fought a dude with a stand with no stand.
Yep.
Like Han is fucking strong.
Han is great. I'll like basically kind of Mori and Han have these kind of like they don't have their stands yet, but they have kind of the fundamentals of making a stand.
So
have, like,
in JoJo terms, they can use Hamon when everyone else is using stands.
Basically, yeah, because like you've seen with like Han's different techniques, Black Tortoise, White Tiger, Azure Dragon,
Vermilion Bird.
Yeah, they have like obviously the presence of the animals, the outline. It works similarly to the stand, but he can't fully outwardly project like a White Tiger, an Azure Dragon, a Vermilion Bird, blah blah blah.
But
Same thing with Mori and his like super reverse dragon kick or whatever.
yeah. Well, we also got like the people that Han fought the dude with the green hair. 38 years old and in high school.
Yep.
And I commend
Oh,
his. I commend
yeah.
his.
So when I first heard that, I was confused, and then like when they explained it, it was like, oh, he's 38 years old. He took the high school entrance exam. Gotcha. I thought he was just a dumbass who stayed in high school for like an extra 20 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's kind of what I
got
thought
it.
too. But then I realized, oh, wait a minute. The Asian education system is way different than us here at the West.
Yeah, because basically you can be done after junior high and just go to the workforce right then, or you could choose to do the high school entrance exams. Which it's actively encouraged to do the high school entrance exams because you can't do anything besides shit jobs if you just do junior high.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I really commended him. It showed his ethic and like kind of his tenacity. And that's the thing with this show, right? Like I said, it's not super story deep, but it does what it has the Street Fighter method of like communicating the fighter's spirit through their fists and through flashbacks. And I think his was very well done. Same with Homegirl with the kendo sword.
Yep. Who uses her stand bastard to just try to beat shit up?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Mira just beat that girl's ass.
Mira don't play no games, man.
Yeah,
I
Mira don't
think
play no games. Mira just whips hoes
I don't.
like it's
I don't
nothing.
think. I don't think people understand. Okay, because usually, and look, this is not a sexist remark here, people. I'm just stating facts. 9 out of 10 times, women in shonen series suck.
Yeah,
They're
like
terrible.
for the
They
most
get the
part,
crap.
Sakura and Naruto did nothing.
They get the crap beat out of them, or they are the damsel in distress, or they're the healer with big titties. I'm looking
Oh.
at you, Orihime.
Or they're just there to be adorable. I see you, Nezuko.
Oh yeah, no, I mean Nezuko puts in work though.
Well,
Nezuko
I'm
puts in
saying
work.
for the most part, the fan base sees her as a cute,
Yeah,
adorable thing. That's
Kishimoto-chan, yeah.
yeah,
No, that's fair.
not the badass part of this bitch. That she.
But yeah, no, Mira. Point being, she breaks the mold of that. Like there are very few shonen women main characters that are on that level of always putting in work and never constantly falling behind. I would put Mira at the top of that, followed closely by Noelle from Black Clover. Noelle is one of my favorite characters. The anime is trash, but the manga is pretty good.
Well,
But yeah,
I'll tell you this
So-
much, Shay. Oh, speaking of new stuff, did you see the OP?
yeah, it updated.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
it's still the same.
Also, I looked it up. This is not going. I had just to confirm for myself to make sure I was correct. I was right. It is not going to be a 2-core series. It's only going to have 13, similar to Tower of God.
Ah, lame, bro.
Yeah, so it's going to end around towards the end of December, or not December, September. Why did I say December?
God, that is lame, man.
But from the pace of this arc, because the chapters are really short, so they usually put like 2 or 3 per episode. In the case of the first episode, they put like all the opening section into one episode. So they're moving pretty fast. So we could get to some very, very interesting shit and a pretty steep cliffhanger if I know where they're gonna end it.
Right.
If my prediction skills are on point here.
But
Well,
still,
yeah, no, this
like-
episode is pretty great.
but even the fight between the next team, Jesus, the blue-haired dude is fucking brutal.
Yeah, he was a monster. I felt bad for him, fucking Avatar boy. he thought he was so cool using his fire and his lightning and shit.
No,
And
No, this
poor
man acted
maid.
like a fucking
Poor maid.
chuny. Yeah.
The poor fucking maid. I felt bad for the maid, yo.
Oh, Han wasn't here for that bullshit.
No,
And
he
Mira
wasn't.
was worried about Mori just doing shit.
Yeah, she goes, Maury, no. She goes, okay, sure, fine. But what about him, though? It's just like, wait, what? Han?
And then the new commissioner, like the round sunglasses dude, I don't like him.
Yeah, the new...
I don't like
Yeah,
this man. He's
yeah,
sketchy.
yeah, new announcer man is definitely super sketch. Especially after, losing OG announcer man, who is still the superior announcer man, in my opinion.
Yeah, because he's cooler.
He had cooler glasses. He had cooler glasses.
But this man,
Well,
he has the same glasses sense as like John Lennon.
right?
It
But yeah,
John Lennon is a horrible piece of shit for the most part. Made good music, but a horrible piece of shit.
big facts. Big facts. But yeah, no, for real.
But you know what?
I just
You know
felt
what
so
I?
bad.
You know what's fucked?
Mhm.
You know what's really fucked?
What?
It maybe mean like misreading the subtitles for this episode, but Crazy Dude said
okay.
that he killed the announcer and his family.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the wife and kid is dead too.
Yep.
They're dead. So
Yep.
this fucker killed a baby.
Yep, he killed a baby.
Oh, that's
But
fucked.
I mean, he got off-barred, so
Yeah, well, he did explode. Okay, that is fair.
like karma, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, blue-haired dude. Holy shit! Like his stand is no joke, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of Clash from Part 5.
Yeah, that's very. That's a pretty apt comparison.
Well, Clash is very different from this particular thing, because Clash only attacks through water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's one thing that Hoji Park just does well, and like in the same vein of Araki really loves his horror. I mean, he wrote a
Yep.
book like about horror and whatnot. And for JoJo,
Yeah.
it makes sense for him to work with horror.
Yeah, I mean, like his first antagonist were vampires, for God's sake. Like he loves that monster horror genre.
Mm-hmm. So, I like how the stands in, the Korean stands in God of High School are more used to like represent like unique abilities and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like so. I'm not
Like
gonna-
the
I'm
shark
not gonna-
thing that Blue Hair has uses its teeth as weapons. Like,
Yeah,
but these
yeah,
teeth are like
it's
detachable.
It's almost like you can summon, like you can just summon the mouth itself, and it just like clamps down on the target. Yeah.
Oh, but like he did to Chuny Boy,
Yep.
he eviscerated him.
Oh man, yeah. That was not pretty.
Oh
That
god.
was, that was not pretty at all. Oh.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to the next episode because I really want to see Han just beat the shit out of Blue Hair.
I mean, I'm not gonna front, and I mean, this is kind of the case for most shonen shows in the first place. Mori's cool. Don't get me wrong, Mori's the boy, but Han's my favorite character. Han has always been my favorite character, and I always enjoy seeing Han beat ass.
Especially with his character growth. I really,
Yeah.
I mean, I should read the source material because I'm stupid enough read this shit. Like,
Oh, and trust me, it's a super quick read. You'll fucking read.
I mean, the first manhwa I've read was Peerless Dad. It's basically about a warrior father who lost his wife and is raising his kids.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's actually a very good series. I recommend it. But
Okay, cool.
enough of manhwa and their anime adaptations. Let's actually get to the new show that you brought to my attention. I only watched about 2.5 episodes, but I have a good gist of what this show's whole goal is.
Okay, so Uzaki-Chan wants to hang out. Oh man, I love this show, dude. It is essentially about our boy Sakurai, who is a college junior, and basically, you know how in high school, like when you're a senior, you end up making friends with this little freshman, and like you show them the ropes. They're your little buddy. Yeah, you kind of like advise them on stuff and all that and then eventually you graduate. You don't really see them anymore. You sometimes talk to them on Facebook and whatnot, but you don't really see them like that. And in your head you're like, okay, cool, because you were kind of annoying low key. Unfortunately, that's not the case for Sakurai.
Are you speaking from personal experience, Jay?
I mean, no, because like the little freshman that I made friends with, she was cool. I liked her. She was nice. I did not want to constantly smack the shit out of that bitch. No, she was cool. We were good friends. I mean, not to say that Sakurai and Uzaki aren't good friends, because they are good friends. But let me tell you, I feel Sakurai's pain.
Like,
I want to smack the shit out of her too.
oh. Well, okay, so before Jay continues on describing the show, this is how he pitched this particular show to me.
Okay. Yeah, this is a fun one. This is a fun one.
Yes.
Listen up, guys. Listen up, guys, because this is what it's like.
So, this man pitched this show as like, it's Aho Girl, but it's better quality.
Yeah, basically, it's Aho Girl if Aho Girl was a smug tsundere titty monster. Well, a short, smug tsundere titty monster.
Yes. It wasn't.
And it's fucking great.
Oh, no. And it's the. Well, Aho Girl's whole point is that she is stupid from birth. This girl is just innocent, and phrasing is not her friend.
It's so wholesome, man. Like everybody.
It's not that wholesome when she gets into these situations where she says things like.
I mean, obviously there is that, but I'm saying for the most part, it's a very wholesome show about friendship. Like, I don't really care if Uzaki and Sakurai get together. I just like their friendship.
Yeah, it's all about friendship and the heart of the cards.
Pretty much. And and the power of titties.
Well, titty monsters rule every man.
Oh man!
For me.
So you got to the episode where they went to the electronics store, right? I believe that was like
yes.
1 or 2.
I think it was episode 2. I think so.
Yeah,
oh my god, this man was so embarrassed. It's like.
No, but and I also appreciate that Uzaki never tells him when he accidentally gropes her. And she doesn't want to embarrass him like that. So when he put on the swimming VR.
Correct their force and peaceful protest.
The vast majority of the protests have been peaceful.
And they're going and just pulling people off the street to make it seem like there are problems going on.
Is that you?
What the hell?
Okay.
What the hell was that?
But yeah.
Sorry, folks. That was some weird nonsense. I don't know what happened there.
I was like, wait, what was that? But anyway, So yeah, Uzaki did the VR thing, and she goes, "Okay, it's your turn." So he puts it on. He starts swimming. A shark is coming, and she's over here making fun of poor Sakurai. But she's like walking closer and closer to him, and she goes, and then the VR clerk is like, "Miss, it's not safe to go so close to another player. I would back up if I were you." And all of a sudden, he's just reaching out, and it's just like, "Huh? What is this? It's a jellyfish?
Octopus?
Whoa! I don't know. It's so soft."
And then she was like, "Oh my god, he's grabbing booby."
It's just like, oh no. And then she doesn't ever tell him this incident does repeat in a later episode, and it's pretty freaking great. But Yuzaki's a bro. She never tells him and makes him feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Although I think my favorite character is Ami. So far.
Ami is the broest of bros. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you haven't met Blondie yet, but Ami is just,
I only met him like the back of his head.
yeah. So Blondie is also a bro, but so Blondie and Ami kind of work on opposite ends of the spectrum, right? So Blondie, he is like a shipper. He's basically like, okay, I'm tired of my bro being lonely. He's a great guy. This girl clearly likes him. I'm gonna get them together, damn it. While Ami, being the bro that she is, she goes, no. What you don't understand is, you gotta let it happen naturally. It's way more fun to watch the stupid shit that they do together. Just let it happen, man. And he goes, you don't understand. It's gonna take like 2,000 years for them to actually get together. We gotta move this shit along, fam. And so they have like opposite ideologies when it comes to dealing with Sakurai and Uzaki, and it's pretty hilarious.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for that. But
Yeah,
Ami, she's not bad looking. She's a sight. I'll give her that.
Now Ami is pretty great. And I also love that she's also she's crushing on Sakurai, but
She
not,
ogles him like he's meat.
Yeah.
Cause
she can tell that he's muscular, and she also can tell that the girl customers really do like him, even though he has those scary eyes.
No, and it's like these older ladies. It's like, oh, tell me, why are you like in the third episode, like in the first half, like these two ladies are asking him, oh, why do you look so fit? Like, oh, I used to be in the swim club in high school. And Avi's like, no, I knew it. You were fucking ripped. You were a swimmer.
I love both Ami. I love both Ami and her dad, because Ami and her dad, her dad openly admits that he opened up the shop just so that he could have an excuse to people watch.
Yes, it's true.
And as somebody who enjoys people watching, I respect that. It was just really fun, and also I just loved his reactions to Uzaki.
Like, Uzaki! Looking at her, like when he first met her.
He's like, oh, this is your kohai. Oh, so are you in middle school? Because he hasn't stood up all the way. She goes, what do you mean? I'm in college. What the fuck?
Oh, then he stands up and looks at, like, oh god, you're a titty monster.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you're adult.
You're an adult. Oh,
because he goes, are you an adult? He goes, yeah, I'm 18. I know, I'm 19. It's like, oh, cool, nice. Also, I will give you a little bit of a spoiler, Tony. Uzaki does end up working at the shop.
Oh god.
So, hijinks ensue. It's pretty great. Because I feel like every season has a comedy where the facial expressions are priceless and some of the best GIF material ever. Like we had Hinamatsuri a couple years ago. We had the first season and the second season of Kaguya-sama. This season we have fucking Uzaki-Chan. Uzaki-Chan has some of the best expressions and smug faces and pouty faces just ever.
Oh, just the faces she was making in the first episode were great. Like the whole fang.
Okay, so her fang bothers me. Her fang
It's
really
it's the same
bothers
color
me.
as her skin.
As her skin! Yes! Thank you!
I noticed that too. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, they tried to take the Yaiba thing and just really run with it, and that's terrifying. Yo, Japan could be too much.
Exactly. I'm a big fan of the kawaii fang. I like the Yaiba. The kawaii fang is great. Every quintessential hentai character has one. But
No, not all of them, man. Not all of them. I mean,
but a good majority of the high quality.
Bro, it is funnier with the cat face.
True.
It's funnier with the cat face. I mean,
yeah.
We play Nekopara, fam.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Speaking of, I'm excited for Volume 4 to meet Frige. Oh my god.
Also, Milk grew up, and I'm also excited about
Milk?
that.
I didn't see her up. Oh, I did see her update.
Milk.
I did see it. I sent it to you.
No, I mean I looked further into it. Milk is back, man.
Milk is
back.
Milk grew up. Oh my god.
Yeah. Noble even mentioned because I follow Noble on Twitter. He posted something about Milk, and I was
the
wait,
Nopes?
that's adult Milk?
The Nopes posted it on Twitter?
No, Noble posted it on Twitter.
Oh, I call him Nopes.
Yeah, Noble, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know who we're talking about here, it's Noble of Lost Paws.
Yeah, the Chad of all Chads, man.
This man. Well, Noble, I've been a fan of yours for years.
Seriously, same.
And
dude,
I know you don't watch my channel, Noble. But as a fan of yours, I want to meet you one day, because you are one chill dude.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, if I ever go to an anime con he's at, I'm going to meet him, I'm going to extend my hand, and I'm going to be like, hi, I masturbate to anime girls. You want to be my friend?
You know what? You know what would be a really fun thing, Jay?
What?
If we actually went to a convention that he's at and just met him, and we get pictures with him and whatnot. I'm sure, because I get the feeling that he's a very humble dude, and I would just love to hang out with him.
Nice guy. He seems like a very nice guy. Yeah. And plus, he also is a big fan of Fox Girls, so you're already top tier in my book.
I mean, his anime mascot is Lily the Fox.
Fox Girl mechanic.
Yeah,
exactly.
and
I want to buy that plushie. By the way, I'm definitely at some point going to buy that plushie.
Right, and he got the people who make all the Sakura games. They designed her for him.
Also, real quick side note, I'm pretty sure that FGO devs watch him too, because there's I don't know if you got into this quest in the event, the summer event, but there's a quest eventually where you go to the restaurant, and Tamacat is one of the chefs, and Boudica and Tamacat are cooking, and she goes, "Oh, I made some onigiri. I mean, jelly-filled donuts." Jelly-filled donut. I was like, "Oh my god, yo, do they watch they have to?" I'm like, I know that's a Pokemon reference, but I feel like that's become more of a Lost Pause reference than a Pokemon reference.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it became a meme all because of Noble, you know?
Yep.
And we gotta love our goofy Chad of the anime community.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I love about Noble as a creator, is that he embraces the meme of himself.
Yeah, and he's also a good guy. I mean, Sure, it's shit that he doesn't do visual novels anymore, but his current
that's not
content
his
is actually
fault.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna
Like,
say that's not his fault. That's YouTube's fault for being
yeah,
an
and
asshole.
sure, I think the visual novel community is kind of dying down because of YouTube being shit.
I mean, that's why you need to go over to Noble Twitch. That's where all the good stuff happens.
Well, it's a
No,
good thing I have the Twitch now, fam.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I do things to help you out.
But yeah,
But let me give
but yeah,
my
it was
initial
not-
impressions of this show, though.
yeah.
Like-
what are your initial thoughts on?
I
Uzaki?
actually enjoy this show. Granted,
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't watched
it's a
all the
blast.
episodes. It is funny. It is enjoyably funny. I
Let me tell you, I have a big weakness for the smug bully girl anime.
so you
I
would
love-
enjoy the manga Don't Bully Me Nagatoro.
Nagatoro is amazing. I love Nagatoro-san.
Yeah, that manga is actually pretty damn good. And
It's
when Noble
hilarious.
talks about it and how like the creator like changed his whole outlook of the story because of a fucking ship in Naruto.
Yep.
That
And
shit was
also-
hilarious.
Also, the reason the arc is so good is because he was a hardcore hentai artist for a very long time.
Well, you
So,
know what?
like,
I
that's
can
why there's
see
so much-
that. I can see
so-
that. It's like
That's
his
why there's
titty
so much
monsters
shit in
are
there.
titty monsters. Jesus.
But yeah, and Nagatoro-san's good in anime adaptation too. Look,
Oh,
man,
I'm
we're
excited. I'm
getting the
excited.
we're getting the holy trinity of smug bully anime girls. We got fucking Tagaki already. Now we got Uzaki, and now we're getting Nagatoro.
So we
The
have
holy
like,
trinity of smug bully anime girls.
oh, and it's crazy, cause Tagatori is in middle school.
You talking about Tagaki? Yeah.
Yeah,
Tagaki's
Tagaki is in middle school. Nagatoro's in high school, and
Yep, and
Uzaki's
Uzaki's
in
in
college.
Exactly. The holy trinity.
It's like you got something for everybody's age group.
Yep, it's great. It is great. And obviously Tagaki is completely wholesome. Nothing crazy here. We're in middle school.
Like it's wholesome bullying, just picking on a dude that she's crushing on.
Yeah, it's super cute.
It's
And then we
wholesome.
move-
It's
we-
wholesome
we-
nonsense. And then you
we
get
move up
to
Nagatoro.
where it's more actively picking on this poor guy who wants to just make art.
And it's a little lewder. It's definitely
It's a
little
bit
lewder.
lewd. It's a bit lewd. But then you get to Uzaki. Oh my god.
Yep, man, it's just super lewd.
And this is someone you can lewd.
Sagoi. 2 words, my friend. Sagoi dekai.
Yep, them things are big.
Oh man, I'm telling you, so we're recording this in my Discord server. There's a reason why I had a whole Uzaki kick posting Uzaki lewds in the My How Lewd section, because yeah, it's good shit. There's a lot of good shit. Just
Yep.
Google it, guys. You'll have a good time.
Chef's kiss, fucking moi. But
But
Jay.
yeah, so
let's
Yep.
bow our heads for a moment, because we
take a
need.
moment of silence.
Mm-hmm.
Pour one out.
Yep. We gotta pay our respects to one of the longest running, well, I don't know for how long it's been around, anime pirating sites out there.
It's been at least a decade, because I know it's been around since I was in high school. So, it's been at least a decade.
Mm-hmm. So, we have to pay our respects to Kiss Anime and Kiss Manga. It just got shut down. Oh, this happened a few days ago, but within this past week. We gotta pay our
Yep.
respects Without...
Just F in the comments for all the broke weebs without Crunchyroll subscriptions or Funimation subscriptions or friends that are willing to share.
Mm-hmm. Because some friends make some decent paper.
Hey man, I'm not mad. I ain't mad. I'm not complaining at all. But yeah, man, this is the end of an era. The end of an era for real. Kiss Anime. It was a bad site. Let's be real here. It was kind of garbage. You know, I mean, I don't know where all those single moves in our area are gonna go now. Kiss Anime. But you know, everybody constantly complained about the porn ads and like the fact you had to do like the fucking test just to watch an episode. No, I'm not a robot. I'm just here to watch anime. It was a pretty garbage site, but let's be real here. In the early days when Crunchyroll and Funimation were just starting out and they didn't really have much and you didn't really know what to expect from anime streaming, Kiss Anime was reliable. It was always there. And plus, especially like back in the day, anime movie releases were nowhere near as common as they are now. So, most of the time, unless you wanted to pay an arm and a leg for a fucking anime movie DVD, you would most likely go to Kiss Anime.
Like, especially if it's like an Aniplex.
I was just about to say that exact thing. If it's an Aniplex property, especially, you know, Tony and I are both massive Nasuverse fans. And everything in the fucking Nasuverse is Aniplex.
Yeah, and those things, because they're so popular, they cause a fuck ton of money. And I'm so upset. I am so upset.
Expensive.
So
expensive.
The Nero figure that I have, I bought it at an anime convention, and that cost me about $40.
Yeah, man. My Saber Lily was about 50, and then my Nero Bride I got a few years ago with because I bought the special edition of Extra that came with the game, the art book, the soundtrack, and the Nero Bride, and that was like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say how much that is.
Oh, you're not gonna mention how much that was, aren't you?
Nah, because I'll just put it like this: if we're talking in terms of Saint Courts, I would have definitely been able to get a 5-star to at least NP3.
God. Actually, I have a couple 4 stars, I believe, that are close to MP5.
But I said a 5-star, Tony. Keep that in mind. I said
No. I have like an MP3 5-star, a couple of them actually.
Nice. I mean, well, you're super lucky, which is why I use you as a catalyst. But yeah. So, point being, back in those days, especially if you wanted to watch Aniplex shit, you had to go to Kiss Anime because otherwise you would have to go broke.
Or apparently Netflix had like Fate Zero on there.
Yeah, Netflix has had that like low key deal with the Nasu stuff for a while now. Even though like they like to put their stuff in Netflix jail for like 6 months, so us Americans have to wait forever just to watch.
Oh God! Don't tell me. Encore. Tell me about the fucking Fate Extra Last Encore shit. Oh my God!
Yeah, I literally just said that. We had to wait fucking 6 months for fucking Fate Extra Last Encore, which was okay at best.
And Fate Apocrypha too! We had to wait for that shit!
Yeah, Fate Apocrypha was great. But Extra Last Encore was okay at best.
I mean, I've yet to finish all of it. I'm upset at myself that I haven't had the time to do so. But, you know...
Yep.
I mean, I am a proponent of people, like, paying for official releases.
Oh yeah, no, and
like I'm a proponent of that, but I also understand, like, hey, Some people don't want to, like, pay arms and legs just to get the things that they love, for the most part.
And that's the thing, right? Especially with today's climate and streaming services becoming such a big thing, a lot of people are already paying for a lot of different streaming services. And you know, I don't honestly feel bad about like sharing Tony's account with him, because you know, I might not be paying like Crunchyroll or whatever to support the official release, but I also buy a fuck ton of merch and spend a lot on gacha, so I feel like I'm giving back regardless.
Yeah, we are giving back to everything, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
anime as an industry, it's very hard. Like, all industry is hard. It's also a business, fam.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
not to sound like an anti-boomer here, but like, you know, back in the day, before like Crunchyroll and all that was even a thing, you had to watch episodes on YouTube that were separated into parts, and sometimes you couldn't even find all the parts. I know you know that struggle, Tony.
Oh my
We've all
god.
been there.
Oh no. Tell me about it. Or your other option is to watch like dubbed anime on like Toonami, which is good, but sometimes the dubs get it wrong and 4Kids. Oh my god, 4Kids.
Don't get me started with 4Kids. Oh jeez. Like I have very fond memories with 4Kids.
Oh no, fam.
Jesus.
When those dudes got bankrolled and now they're 4K media, these dudes are still like dubbing well, they're currently dubbing Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. And they're still doing their editing shit.
They're still doing their fuck shit? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's subtle. It's subtle. Like, I know you didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains.
Mm-hmm.
I know you didn't watch it, but, like, the notion of, like, monsters having titties, they, like, covered that shit up.
Oh, no.
And,
oh, no, not again. It's Harpy Lady Part 2.
oh, they did it to Backup Secretary, one of the Cybers monsters.
Oh, no, not
And-
Backup Secretary. Backup Secretary had some good art.
Yeah, and they decided to, like, make they pushed it up so they weren't pronounced.
What about all the Trick Stars? All the Trick Stars have their titties out. And doesn't Aoi run a Trick Star deck?
Yes, and Aoi, she got longer stockings.
God damn it.
I mean, for a high school girl, that makes sense for them to do that. I mean, with that,
Come on, 4 kids.
I mean, with that, I understood.
Yeah, I mean, she's a child. I'm talking about the monsters, though. The monsters are fictional characters.
No,
You can
let me tell you, this is some stupid shit. Like, you know their whole thing with getting rid of words? Like, regardless if they're in English or not? They still do that shit, too.
Really? That's crazy. But yeah, getting back on track here.
But I had a point to what I was trying to say. My point being is that those were your only options. Like, us growing up back in the day, that was it. And if you were like the older generation, like the super anti-boomers, you had it worse.
Yep. Yeah, because you had to. Because I know, like, my pops loves anime, and he's loved anime since like the 70s and 80s. But the only way you could get it is like, you know, like those bootleg tape trades in the back of the video stores that were like dubbed in other languages that you still didn't understand, but you understood more than, you know, Japanese. So like that's how, you know, people got anime back in those days. That's how shit like Macross and Robotech and like a lot of the old school mecha shit. Like, I feel like the older generation of anime fans are huge into mecha.
Or Speed Racer.
Like my dad's whole display case is filled with nothing but Gundams and all that other shit, because like that's just what he's really into.
Well, your dad seems like he's a man of culture.
he has one Jean in there, but that's it. He's got the one Jean.
But it just seems like to me he's a man of culture.
He definitely is. He definitely is. But yeah, so those were the only options back then, man.
Yeah, and I apologize today for calling your dad a super anti-boomer.
No, he's definitely we've had this conversation. He's definitely a super anti-boomer.
It's funny
because he still refuses to pay for Crunchyroll. He goes, why the fuck am I gonna pay? He goes, why the fuck am I gonna pay for Crunchyroll when I can just watch everything in one place? I don't need to go to a bunch of different separate places. You think I'm gonna remember which service is on, which show is on which service? Nah, I'm just gonna stick with this thing that has everything in one place.
Oh my god, spoken like a true boomer!
Exactly. He's like, I'm not gonna remember which show has which service, or whatever the fuck. Nah, this one thing has it in one place. All I gotta do is look for the pic. And the thing is, he doesn't remember names of shows either, so he just judges by the art. He's like, okay, it's this one. It's this one. Like, how I know a show is really good is if my dad knows the name of the show.
Oh my god.
Because he only remembers the names of shows that he really likes. He'll he can name every single servant in a Fate series. He can name every single person.
Oh shit, dude!
Series.
Noble just posted a new vid.
Nice.
And this new vid's talking about anime piracy and streaming sites may disappear completely.
Oh no! Oh, sorry, Dad.
But it's great for weeps? What the fuck?
No, I think it is. Well, I'm gonna have to check that one out. We might have to do a follow-up to this soapbox then.
Yeah. We'll let you know what the hell's going on with that after we catch that video. So,
yeah, thanks, Noble. Much appreciated.
Well, Noble, this is why you help us out with everything, man. You give us nothing but respect and nonsense. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But anyway, folks, we'll just cut this episode off here.
Yep.
Jay, let's make sure we keep you up to date with all these shows, man.
I will. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. Once I catch up with Rent a Girlfriend, and all I have is Rent a Girlfriend, Monster Girl Doctor, and Misfit left. And I should be able to finish those by the end of this week. So.
All right. So cool.
We
Bet.
should be good.
All right. So we will catch you guys next time.